All right, what is up, guys? In this video, we're gonna be breaking down how to grow your Instagram fast the right way, because a lot of people teach you how to use all these bots and followers and all the fake stuff, but Instagram is incredibly smart. They employ some of the smartest people in the entire world to shut down bots and to shut down fake accounts. So spending your time, spending your energy, and spending your money to try to grow your Instagram using all of that fake stuff is just going to bite you at the end of the day. And so what we're gonna talk about today is real strategies, the top 5 strategies that you can use starting today to grow your Instagram organically with real people, right? Because a lot of people are thinking, why do I want to grow my Instagram? This is not just some vanity metrics. Instagram is good for business. Instagram is one of the fastest growing social networks in the world. It was recently valuated at over $100 billion. And that's the reason for that is because there's people on it. There's millions of people who go on Instagram every single day. And if you are a business, if you have a product to sell, if you have a message, right? Instagram is the best place that you can get your message, get your product, get your brand, whatever it is, out to your customers. So let's get right into this, guys. Number 5 is what's called cycling your hashtags. So you probably heard the term, if you are into Instagram, shadow banning. So what shadow banning means is basically when you use the same hashtags over and over and over again, then the Instagram algorithm considers you potentially spamming, right? If you use the same 30 hashtags, you're maximizing having the most hashtags you can possibly have, and you're using them again and again and again every day, Instagram will stop actually giving you the boost for those hashtags. And so you have to actually act like a real person. And how you do that is with what's called cycling your hashtags. And this basically means just using, 5 hashtags one day and then using a completely different 5 hashtags the next day. And even if you're a completely, entrepreneurial or business oriented Instagram, you can still do, hashtag entrepreneur, hashtag entrepreneur life. And then the next day you could do hashtag motivation, right? There's a ton of different ways to talk about the same things from different angles, but it's very important to actually cycle your hashtags so Instagram doesn't do what's called shadow banning you, giving you no actual rank or boost if you spam the same hashtags every single day. So strategy number 4 is mixing up your hashtag size. And what I mean by that is different hashtags have different numbers of actual posts. So for example, a hashtag like business would have millions of posts, right? And it'd be very, very difficult to actually rank onto the explore page and get your Instagram out there being seen by other potential people and other potential customers. So what you want to do is focus on actually having hashtags, some of which are very popular and some of which are not. So what I like to do is look for some hashtags that have a lot less, actual posts, and then also mix in some that are much more popular. So I might do hashtag entrepreneur, hashtag motivation. Those would both be very popular hashtags. And then I might do something else and be like, hashtag San Diego entrepreneur, or like hashtag, millennial entrepreneur, things that have a lot less traffic, but still have, at least a few thousand people searching for them or, making posts around those. And what you're gonna do there is you're gonna have a much higher likelihood of ranking for those particular hashtags and being seen on people's explore page or in their in their feeds. So what I like to do, just a quick little hack with this, is I just look at my competitors, right? What are my competitors hashtagging? Especially my competitors who are doing the best job and kind of growing the fastest and doing the things that I want to do with Instagram. I'll look at what hashtags they're using and I will figure out the number of actual followers for each hashtag, and then I'll duplicate that and figure out strategies to post similar hashtags to the ones that are obviously working for them. Strategy number 3 is community engagement. And what I mean by that is when you actually make posts, a lot of people think that you make a post and then that's it, right? You're done. Instagram's always constantly trying to evaluate whether you're a bot or a real person. And if you're a real person, then they show your stuff to more real people because they know you're actually a real person, right? And they want to have the user experience for Instagram users be between real people, not between people and bots that don't care about them. And so what you do is when you make a post and people comment on it or they like it, you always respond to their comments, right? If somebody comes and comments on your photos, check out their profile. It's real human behavior. And when you do things right inside of Instagram, Instagram is calculating all of it. It's tracking all of it. Whenever you click on a profile, they're tracking that. How long you stay on a profile, they're tracking that. They're tracking what you're liking, what you're commenting, what messages you're actually sending. And so just have that awareness that Instagram's constantly trying to see whether or not you're a bot, and then then basically when you're actually engaging with your community, it's going to increase your connection with your followers, and then they're going to be much more likely to buy from you. And it's also going to be proving to Instagram that you are more likely to be a real person, which means that they're going to be more likely to actually show your stuff to other real people. Strategy number 2 is leveraging your bio and handle, right? A lot of people think that they should just put their first and last name in their actual bio, but what you actually should do instead is optimize the SEO of your handle. And what I mean by that, right, is search engine optimization. Basically, Instagram, like every other software, is trying to make, sense of all of the chaos of all the different profiles, and how they do that, especially, when your bio is concerned, is you can use your bio as a place to put your keywords. So if you have a business, around Amazon FBA, for example, instead of putting, your name in your bio, you could put like Amazon FBA Beast or something like that. And Instagram's gonna look at your profile and it's gonna say, okay, reading Amazon FBA, this profile probably has to do with Amazon FBA if they have it in their bio. And then so when people are actually searching for Amazon FBA, your profile is gonna be much more likely to show up than somebody who makes all these FBA posts, but they have their name, Kevin David, in their handle. And so this is a really easy way to start getting more followers, especially when you just start out, because people are gonna be much more likely to actually find your profile by searching for specific keywords if your handle has those keywords in it, optimizing for SEO. Really quickly, I want to give a shout out to our comment winner. If you want to be our next comment winner, let me know how you grow your Instagram, or just let me know which of these 5 strategies that you are going to start using today. So number 1, guys, is capitalize on your captions. And what I mean by that is people read captions at Instagram much more than people think. And not only is that true, but Instagram also scans through your captions and uses it for SEO as well. So I like to have big, long captions, especially ones that have motivation, since my niche is entrepreneurship. But if you have a different niche, right, understand who your target market is and then cater your captions to be most interesting to them. Because if people are reading your whole caption, they're very interested in you, they're very interested in your profile, and they're very much more likely to actually make a purchase from you, right? Treat it like your own little blog, right? You don't have to go make a blog. You can have the captions be your blog for your Instagram. Write about what you're thinking about, write about revelations you've had in your life or in your business, write about things that have changed your life or made you a happier or more fulfilled person, right? It depends on what your actual niche is, but use the caption space. Don't just put follow Kevin David, right? Put some actual effort into it. Look at what your competitors are doing in your particular niche and see who's doing it the best, and then improve it, right? Make it better, make it your own, and you will get more followers. And so once you start to grow your Instagram from 0 to 5,000 followers or even more, the next step is actually making money on Instagram. So if you want to see how to make money on Instagram in 2019, then check out this video right here, teaching you everything that you need to know step by step how to make money on Instagram in 2019. Check it out. Bringing back the Instagram King for round number 3, and we're going to be teaching you how to make money on Instagram